Yo, what's up, Shib fam? What's up, YouTube? We're back with some more Nautis Home, which is an at-home ship simulator. But instead of a big cruise ship or cargo ship, this time we're in Hong Kong and we are cargo ship pilots. That means we got to go out to sea. We got to bring these ships in, kind of like a pilot car. Yeah, like a chauffeur. We're a leader. We lead them back to where they gotta go. This is gonna be super cool because it is so rough out here. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen, but stay tuned and find out. So if you haven't seen my first couple videos on Nautis Home, I think the first one we were part of the Coast Guard. We had to go out of the harbor in New York. I just did a video where we were captains of a cruise ship. We had to leave Rio de Janeiro. That was kind of cool. I'll leave links to those in the descriptions. However, today we are going to be uh cargo ship pilots, and we are going to go out to sea. We're in Hong Kong, and we're working at the container terminal. We're going to go out to sea, and we're going to meet the waiting cargo ship and bring him back where he's supposed to be. I don't think we have to bring him back. I think we have to get there. But it's super rough, and it's going to take a while, but I am ready. I'm ready to get started. Do me a big favor if you haven't hit the like button on the video. It does so many good things. It lets me know you like the content. It lets YouTube know that we're doing a good job. And it just helps small channels like ours. And I say ours because you're just as much a part of this as I am. And if you haven't hit the sub button yet, make sure you hit the sub button and join us on our journey. We're always doing something different over here. We're always having a good time. So join us. Join us on our journey. Speaking of journeys, thank you all for joining me, not just today, but every single day. So every scenario starts you out with a briefing. So once again, we're Hong Kong container. We're working in the container terminal, and we are going to meet the MV Goffret. It needs a pilot, so we've got to guide it to its container terminal. So we're going to start in the terminal, and we have to meet the cargo ship at the beginning of the channel, to Thong Channel. So we're here, and we've got to make our way all the way out through the channel and meet the cargo ship right here. So every scenario has an objective, and you score some points. I think it's 10. That's the most I've gotten so far. So it is rough right off the bat. It is super rough in the channel. I don't know if it's gonna get more rough as we get out there, but let's get moving before we start messing with any of our what are those things called? Any of our camera views. Let's try to get moving. So the waves do want to take me off to the side here, so we might have to, yeah, it's a rough. Oh my god, it's rough. But we are a small vessel. We look like a bath toy compared to some of these container ships. They're just gigantic. I will show you our chart. So we're right here, and we've got to make our way out the to Thong Channel. Our cargo ship's going to be waiting out here, so we've got to navigate ourselves out there. I usually hide the conning, and for those of you that aren't, and again, I don't even know a lot of the lingo or language, but conning basically means controls. And this is where we can kind of keep an eye on it. Our longitude, our latitude, our propulsion and direction, our speed, wind direction, our echo sounder, which is telling us how deep. So we're at 13.6 meters right now. I think now that we're moving, though, we can probably take a look at our vessel. Look at this thing. So we can kind of zoom in and zoom out, but that is where, look at the size of us compared to the container ship. So we are working the Hong Kong terminal, and we're a pilot. We're showing these guys where they're headed, or where they're supposed to be. I think we've got to move out this way, so let's go ahead and bring up our chart one more time. Yes, we do. We have to make a... Oh, we got to make a really sharp turn. It kind of looked like I'm headed off to the wrong direction, so we should probably start making that turn. So I don't think we passed through the bridge. I don't think we passed underneath it. I think we've got to turn down here. That's what the chart looks like to me. I could be wrong. But yeah, that's kind of what it looks like. So I think that's what we're going to do. And we're going to follow this channel all the way out to the sea. Now, it says it's going to take about 45 minutes, but it doesn't tell you what speed or how many knots you're supposed to be traveling. So, we're just going to see how it works here. I want to go up a little higher. There we go. I kind of like that. I kind of like the third-person view as well. We don't have to be in it. So I was right. It looks like we've got to come down this way and follow the channel. Oops. A little aggressive with the steering there. And the camera control is a little... I don't know. Not as smooth as... But that could be me. I'm trying to... This thing goes a little quicker than some of the other ships that I've been... You know what? I think we've got to turn... We do have to be a little more aggressive here. Maybe not. But I want to stay on the starboard side, which is our right side. But I don't want to get too close to the cranes and stuff. Let's take a look at our chart here real quick. And whoa, hang on. I might be going the wrong way. You know what? We're definitely going the wrong way. I think I do have to go under that bridge. Alright, I did turn wrong, so we did have to go underneath the bridge, and the channel's actually over here. As you can see, there's the channel, but there's a cruise ship over here, there's some more cargo ships. This is really cool. There's actually another one of these scenarios. I had to flip a coin. Did I want to do the Hong Kong terminal, or there's actually a place in Sydney, Australia, and that theater, I can't remember the name of it, but you can go there as well. You can drive right by it, or take the boat right by it. There's a bunch of cruise ships in there. That's going to be a cool one as well. So you're not in a big vessel. You're basically in a yacht, and your friend at the other end of the channel ran out of fuel, and it's up to you to go save them. So I definitely want to do that one as well. I think that'd be pretty cool. But I decided to flip a coin, and this one won. So yeah, we are pilot boats in the Hong Kong cargo terminal. So I don't know how accurate it is, but look at all the buildings. They definitely look like office or skyrise apartment buildings, and then off to that side you have all your cargo, your crane, your cargo dockyards. I don't know what that is way up there. We're going to find out. But I do want to bring up our conning real quick, because I do want to watch. So we're 7.7 meters. So we're 8 meters. The depth is 8 meters. So we're pretty good there. I just don't want to get too close here. Man, this channel is so rough. But if we take a look at our chart there, so we're a little less than halfway. I would say here is probably about halfway, because I think we came from up here, right? Man, I can't remember. But so far, other than a little bit of rough waters, it's been a pretty uneventful trip. But it is definitely some rough waters. You know, I used the horn on the last video. I used the horn on the cruise ship. Okay, so not as, you know, cruise ships. They have a much louder, you know, kind of like a tugboat. Speaking of which, what is this? It looks like we've got 2 ships off to our port side. Kind of want to see that. Or is that just one big one? It might be one big one. It just looked like 2 from a distance there. Yeah, one big one. So we've gotten a little closer. It looks like maybe it's some kind of stadium or theater or something. Like I said, I don't know how accurate the areas are. Like today, we left Rio de Janeiro, or the video that posted today, which when you see this one, it would be yesterday. We left Rio de Janeiro, and I have no idea if it really was accurate, because I've never been to Rio de Janeiro, and I don't think I've ever seen pictures of Rio de Janeiro. This is crazy. I can't believe how rough this is. And you can see it. Like, it looks like, I mean, we look like a bath toy just being bounced around. And if we look up at our connings, you can actually see it's rolling one way and then the other. 5 degrees left, 3 degrees right. Like, we are bouncing around. We're traveling about 11 knots, which I don't think is too bad through here. I think if we were going faster, I think it'd be a lot more rough than it actually is. But if we take a look at our chart once again, we've got, yeah, we're probably about halfway. So yeah, it's going to take about 45 minutes to get there. Now, I don't think we actually have to pilot it back in. I think we just have to go meet it there. We'll find out when we get there. It'll tell us you have reached your destination, or if you have completed this scenario. Yeah, I'd say that's, what do you think that is? Like a stadium, right? Like a baseball stadium or something, I would say. Now that we're closer. Boy, the waves definitely want to push us that way. Look at the size of that thing. That is humongous. What is it? I guess that would be, yeah, I guess that'd be an empty container ship. Oh, I left the steering wheel. I left the steering wheel alone for too long. We kind of got sent in the other direction. I was just fascinated by the by the actual size of that thing. So our chart, yeah, we're so I think once we get up here, it'll go that way. And let's put this back in the center. There we go. There, that is much better. So there's our chart. So it's kind of like an S. We're gonna go up and back around. Oh my god, look how rough this is. So I think we've got to go... I think we've got to go that way. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, we're definitely pointing in the wrong direction. Alright, so we got to start to make this turn here. I don't want to be too aggressive. Especially with how rough the water is. Well, yeah, now we're headed in the right direction, so... I think our chart, our vessel... Whoops, I think that is in real time. Sorry about I tapped the mic on you guys. I apologize. But, yeah, I think we are. We're now headed in the right direction. Yeah, that definitely looks like it's it. I'm just not sure where our ship is, to be completely honest. Let's take a look at our briefing here. So it's, so if it's there, where are we? So we still have a long way to go. At first, I thought that ship right up here, I thought that was our ship we're headed to, but it looks like it keeps moving away from us. We're not getting any closer, so I think that guy is probably headed out to sea. I don't think that is our cargo container. I don't know, maybe it is sitting still. Let's take a look here. You know what? You know what we could do? We could break out our binoculars. No, it looks like it's headed away. So it looks like we're still a ways away. Our cargo ship is supposed to be somewhere out here. So we're still a ways away. But the last time I did one of these scenarios, I thought I was a ways away, and it surprised me. And I don't know, probably 10 minutes before I got there, I got the little blip across the stream that said, or the screen that said, "You made it. You have successfully reached your destination." I can't get over how rough the waters are. It could be how small our vessel is. You know, compared to the what was it, the 246 meter cruise ship I was on in the last scenario. That water in Rio de Janeiro was pretty still. Glass like a mirror, they say. Smooth like glass. I mean, compared to the boats I've been on in real life, this thing is definitely bigger. I think the biggest boat I've been on is, I think it was a 26 foot. I can't remember. I was also on a Boston whaler, which I fell in love with. If I ever bought a boat, I would want a Boston whaler. That thing was super, super cool. And I feel like that boat, I feel like we're getting closer. Is that ours? It might be. That might be ours. Unless that one is. There's two ships out there. I do like the binoculars, but man, that is super hard to see. when the waters are so rough. But I don't know. That might be ours. That might be it. Because it hasn't moved. I thought it was getting further away. You know what? The one in front of it, that might be the one. That might be ours. I think we should probably head over towards it. Well, now it's disappeared. I think it might have went up that way. So yeah, I don't think that was us. So our chart is here, and let's take one last look at the briefing. Yeah, I don't think we're there. We still have a little bit further to go, I guess. But that looked like it was ours. I think I found it. I think that is our ship we're supposed to meet. I think that's it right there. I'm almost 100% certain. I want to make sure I'm far enough away. Oh yeah, 30 meters, we're good. We're definitely not going to run aground. So it's definitely not the first, ship, because that guy is moving. He looks like he knows where he's going. Let's take a look at our chart. Yeah, maybe not. I don't see any other ships. The one that I thought, the second one, looks like he's gone. We headed in the right direction? Yes, I'd say yeah. We're definitely headed in the right direction. Right out this way. Look at all that behind us. I can't believe, for as long as this has taken, whoa, what am I doing? Going the wrong way. Where's my camera? I don't know, these waves kind of take you wherever they want. That's not ours, is it? No. Is it? It looks like he's coming our way. He looks like he's coming our way. Yeah, I'm gonna stay off to this side. Oh, there is another ship out there, though. I'm gonna give him the right. Yeah, I'm gonna give him the. Yeah, I don't wanna get in his way. But there is a ship out there. I see it. I think that's ours. I know I've said that like 300 times, but I'm pretty sure that one out there. I'm trying to stay away from this guy. That was kind of weird. He made like a really, really sharp turn. I feel like the further we get towards the end of the channel, I feel like the, oh, there's one over there as well. I feel like the rougher it gets. That might be it. Because the one over this way looks like it's gone. No, it's not. Alright, the binoculars, tricky. Tricky. I think another thing that would be really, really cool if they added it to this sim would be some kind of, like marine radio chatter, where kind of like if you've ever played Microsoft Flight Sim, where you can have the drop-down menu and you can talk to air traffic control. Same kind of concept. I think that would be kind of cool. But you could put it over here and just have a little marine radio icon where you grabbed it and kind of communicate. But again, that would be And this is very much, even after a year, this is very much early access. I am certain. I'm certain that's got to be it. Whoa. Just, I have no control. Actually, there's two out there, but that one's straight ahead. Well, not straight ahead. That one's got to be it. Not the one off to the side there. Yeah, the one that just came into view. So it looks like the ship over this way is on its way out. And the one straight ahead has been sitting there for quite some time. So, I believe we are correct in saying that is our Huckleberry. That's the one we're waiting for. Or the one that is waiting for us, I should say. It's been waiting a long time. Hopefully we haven't delayed his unload time. So we're getting closer. I think my eyesight was getting bad. It looked a lot closer than what it was, but we're definitely getting closer. I've actually backed the throttle down a little bit as well, just because I didn't want to come barreling in. But it does feel like it's starting to smooth out. The waters are not as rough as it was inside the channel. But it has smoothed out quite a bit. Not exactly smooth like glass, but it's getting there. Wonder why it's so rough inside the channel. So I just want to take a look at the chart one more time, and I think we're definitely in the right spot. I am 100% sure that is our ship that we're looking for. That is the ship that has been waiting for us to pilot it back to its cargo crane so it can get unloaded and perhaps loaded back up and can get back to open waters. Well, we are super close now. That is a big ship, and it is full of containers. That's gotta be it. I mean, I know I already said I was 100% certain, but I'm starting to have my doubts because it didn't tell us yet. Usually it tells us across the screen that we've reached our destination, and it hasn't done it yet, so... yeah, if this isn't it, I don't see any other container ships out here. Just that one. Be able to tell when we get up to the side. It's supposed to say MV either Goffret or Gofret. G-O-F-R-E-T. There it is. That is it. But we still have not received any notifications from the sim that we actually made it, but that is our ship. That was a trip. Well, I'm gonna say we made it, but even when I look at the briefing, it doesn't say we made it. We didn't get any points for it. Maybe I took too long to get here. Maybe I took too long. But that is definitely the MV, what does it say? Gofret? Goffret? I'm not sure. Let's take a look at our briefing. Yeah, it says, we've definitely reached our destination. But it hasn't told us that we've reached our destination. There it is. Reach your destination. You have found the V, go for it. Well done. So if we look at our briefing now, yes, we did. And we got the same score that we did on the last one. So we've made it. Yeah, I don't want to go too fast. But I do want to get in front of this thing. So it actually looks like I'm gonna bring it into port. There it is, MV Groff. That thing is humongous, man. Cargo ships are no joke, right? They are humongous. But I am glad that we made it. That was a really long trip, and it was kind of rough as well. If you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments. There are a few more scenarios that I haven't done yet, and I would love to do them, and I'd love to do them with all of you. So let me know in the comments. If you're not the commenting type, though, just hit the thumbs up on the video. It lets me know that you like the content, want to see more of it. It lets YouTube know that you think we're doing a good job over here. And if you haven't hit the sub button yet, make sure you hit the sub button as well. Join us on our journey, not just today, but every day. Speaking of which, thank y'all for joining me. Much love. Hope to see you on the next one. Until then, stay safe, look after one another, be kind to yourself. You deserve it. Much love, y'all. Peace.